right after the war, I went to school in a ranch school in California. It was a one-room schoolhouse, and when I was in the fourth grade, which meant I was about 10 years old. And at church, they asked me to get up and read a passage. Well, I got up and I could not read one word of that passage. I couldn't even pronounce "the." And here I am, supposed to be able to do that. Well, going back to a little further, when I was in the kindergarten, I went to the first grade. I failed the first grade. They put me back to kindergarten. I got to second grade. I failed second grade. They put me back. I got to VMI. I failed English, my freshman year in English. I had what they call dyslexia, which is a thing in the brain. It affects your memory. When you really have it bad, you can't read well because everything's backwards, so you read backwards. All the way through school, I had a horrible time with English. I still cannot read well. My short-term memory is horrible. I can't remember people's names. Yet, when I got to VMI, I failed the English my freshman year, but by the end of my second year, I was wearing stars. Evidently, the mind readjusts itself. Mm-hmm. And when I was in the ninth grade, a shop teacher introduced me to electronics. And that caught my attention, and ever since, that's been my focus, electronics. And so my mind has readjusted itself. I still can't read. I can't remember people's names and so on. But by the time I got into electronics, it was so interesting and part of my psyche that, like I said, I wore stars the rest of the year. The rest of the 4 years or 3 years that was left. So I thought that, so you don't, if you feel like you're kind of stupid, you still can learn and you can do great things.